What's going on, guys? I'm Sean's Run here. You guys can call me Sean's Run, and welcome back to me. And today we're gonna do something a little bit different, something that I don't usually do on my channel. So basically today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some of my life stories. So basically in this story I almost die, so yeah, that should be interesting to share with you guys. But anyway, so yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed the story. So the story goes like this. It was around 10 of April or something like that. I can't remember the exact date, but it was around April. Me and my friend, we were in this coffee shop, right? And we were just like sitting in this coffee shop, just drinking coffee and stuff. And then me and my friend decided to play poker, which is awesome. And then all of a sudden we got these two strangers out of nowhere came to us, and they asked us whether they could join the game or not. And I was like, sure, why not? And so they ended up joining us, and we were playing for about 3 games. And after three games we were playing, it was around half an hour, I think, I'm not really sure. And so after half an hour we were playing, the other guy, this stranger, he said that, hey, why not make this game more intense? Let's bet some money. And I was like, dude, is that even legal here? My friend named Bob, he said, why not make this game a lot more interesting? Let's bet some money. And so he agreed to that, and I was like, yeah, why not? Just go with it. And so yeah, we play another game, and to be completely honest, for the first 2 games, me and my friend Bob, we lost a lot of money, man. It's ridiculous the amount of money that we've lost. And so after that, this like the third game. On the third game, me and my friend, like, we played this, right? And I got this really good card, and I got really cocky. And so I decided to bet all of my money, so all in, So I bet around $200 or something like that on the table right there. I'm like, fuck this shit, man, I'm gonna bet all of my money. And so I put $200, and my friend Bob, he said, dude, you're crazy. But then he decided to follow too. And then the other 2 strangers, and they didn't have enough money. They only had around $100 at the time. And so they ended up betting their boat ticket. And so I was like, yeah, fine, just bet the ticket, whatever. And so we play for another 5 minutes, and then each of us reveal our card, And so the other 2 strangers, they revealed their card, but their card just like straight up shit, they can't really win. And then my friend, he revealed his card, and his card was also shit. And so I revealed my card after that, and I got full house. Man, that was so great. The feeling of winning a poker game was, oh my god, I can't really describe it, because after betting all of my money and then winning all of that money with the ticket, the boat ticket, is just, oh my god, it's just pure glorious. And so we won this poker game, right? And so these 2 strangers, they got a little frustrated, and they started to argue with each other and fight. And I was like, okay. And then all of a sudden we got this bartender, right? And he said the ship that we have the ticket to is about to depart in like 5 minutes. And me and my friend were like, dude, we didn't even prepare for this. And then we ended up running to the ship. Me and my friend, we ended up running to this cruise ship. Straight away went for a cruise. And so yeah, that's how we ended up getting on the ship. We didn't really plan for this. We didn't really expect to go on a cruise or something like that, but it was crazy, man. And so during on this ship, I was me and my friend Bob, we were hanging out on the deck. And so while I was sitting on this on this chair, right, or a bench or something like that, I don't know what you guys call this thing. I was sitting on this bench, and I was looking at the sky, just admiring how beautiful the sky is, and how lucky, I was with that poker card. Then I saw this angel, walking on the upper deck. There's this really beautiful girl. Oh my god, she was so freaking beautiful. I can't really describe her beautifulness. I'm not really sure. I don't really know whether that word even exists, but she was so beautiful. I got really blown away by her looks. And so soon after that, everything just goes as normal. And so during the nighttime, I got a little bored in my room, and so I decided to go out on the deck. But it was cold, it was really cold. And so I was chilling on the deck, walking towards the back of the ship. And then I saw this, I saw this girl, she was about to jump off the ship, and I was like, whoa, relax. And so this girl was like, leave me alone, I don't want anyone to disturb me. And I was like, no, I can't let you do this. And I tried to persuade her to not jumping into the sea, because the sea was freaking cool, man. And so and then after I successfully persuade her not to jump, she agreed. And then she asked me if I could help her. And so I reached out to her, and all of a sudden she slipped, and then she almost fell off the freaking ship. And thankfully I got her. I held her by her hand, but man, her hand was really soft. And so I pull as hard as I can, and I got her up on the ship. And then all of a sudden I got this ship guard or something like that. They saw us, and because she was screaming when she almost fell, they thought that I was going to rape her, And so I was like, no, I didn't mean I didn't want to rape her, or I didn't mean any harm to her. But she then said to other people that I wasn't trying to rape her, I was just trying to save her and whatnot. And things goes on. And then all of a sudden, her boyfriend decided to invite me to a dinner. And so me, I'm not really a rich kind of person. I come from a very middle class family, so I don't really have this fancy dinner and stuff. She was obviously from a fancy family, because she was hanging out on this upper deck, the first class deck. And so I was like, okay, well, whatever. So her boyfriend decided to invite me to a dinner, and I was like, yeah, why not go? And so I went to the dinner. Everything went well. I was talking with a lot of this fancy guy, a lot of these rich people, and I somehow made them laugh and everything. So I felt pretty confident, And then after the dinner was done, I decided to invite her to the lower deck party, because on that night they were having this party on the lower deck. I invited her to this party, and she said yes. And so we went to this party. We were dancing, we were singing. We were just having so much fun. She was happy. I felt so good, because I made a girl or an angel like that happy. And so the next day after that party, everything went back as normal. Me walking around, and then me and this girl started to hang out a lot more, and we started to get to know each other. And then I sort of fell in love with her, and she was also falling in love with me, and we ended up doing it. We were doing it in the car, and after we're done, all of a sudden our cruise ship hit like an iceberg. I don't know if you guys see this in the news, but it was in the news. Our cruise ship just hit the iceberg, and after that everything just turned from good to horrible, because the ship started to sink, and then the ship crews was lowering down the lifeboat, and everything was and everybody was trying to get on the lifeboat and everything. It was a crazy situation. Me and her was trying to survive, and then I found her a lifeboat where she could get on, But then her boyfriend came out of nowhere and asked her to get onto the boat too. And I was like, because I want her to be safe and I want her to survive this, I said to her, yeah, get on the boat, you know, whatever, yada yada yada. And she got onto the boat, and then as the safe boat got lowered down, she decided to jump out of the boat and into the cruise ship bank. And it was like, whoa, this bitch is crazy. And so I ran to her, and she was running towards me, and we hugged, and we kissed, and everything was, it felt like we were going to live happily ever after. And then the situation just got a lot more worse. The ship was sinking fast, and me and her, we were running towards the back of the ship. And then as we were on the back of the ship was like sinking head first. And then after a few minutes, everything just completely sinks. The ship is completely under the sea, and then me and her was trying to survive in this cold water. And yeah, so basically she promised me to never let go, but she let me go. So yeah, it was not good. It was not good at all. But anyways, so yeah, that is the story that I went through. And yeah, so basically that's it. That is the story that I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this story, because I pretty much give you guys the whole plot of Titanic. I hope you guys are not mad at me. But so yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, be sure to hit that the like button down there, and also be sure to subscribe for more, because a lot more coming up. So yeah, anyways, happy April Fool to all of you guys. So yeah, this is all the video is about. I don't know what else can I do, so I decided to do this. Anyways, peace.